Let me jump in and say how much I effing love this movie.
Oh, thanks.
It is
Thank you.
easily one of my favorites of the year. You guys both did such a tremendous job, along with James Mangold, who directed the shit out of this.
Yeah,
He did such a great job with it.
he really did.
Look at your leather brace. What do you call them?
This
Bands?
is actually elephant hair and giraffe hair.
Is it really?
You can believe it. I swear.
And the other one?
This is leather.
All right.
But
Do you remember that band, Aha?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Take On
Take
Me.
On Me.
Look at the two of you. Big fans, aren't you?
Right.
But didn't that bloke used to wear those?
I don't remember, but we've really gotten off on the tangents here, and I want to pull us
No,
back.
but they did a video. Wasn't the Take On Me video about a race car driver?
Was it?
Wasn't it? Like a guy trying to... Yes, it was, right. There you go. So actually, I was right on
wrapped it
point.
right around.
I did not see that coming. I give you props. Okay. So listen, you guys are both two of my favorite actors, and you deliver such like amazing performances in everything I see. I'm just curious. Do you guys ever sincerely get nervous before doing a scene, or are you reached a place in your career where you sort of like you feel like you have it, if you know what I mean?
I don't get nervous before a scene necessarily, unless I'm just my head's somewhere else that day and I know I'm not in the right headspace and I'm going, all right, come on, mate, get there. Before a film, the entirety of the film, I always go, what? How come they think I can do this? And where do I begin? And I don't know if that comes from not being trained, and so I kind of every time feel like I'm winging it again. Let's see how this goes. But I always get that feeling ahead of time of oh dear. I
This
hope
one,
nobody realizes that I don't know how to do this.
I was nervous on the first day of this one because I hadn't worked for 2 years, and I just remember going to set the first day, and it felt foreign. Whereas for so many years, it feels like kind of what life is supposed to feel like. And I remember I kind of went, what am I doing? You know? And it's the same version of what Christian's talking about. But it's usually before the movie. I mean, I remember saying that to Soderbergh before we did Behind the Candelabra. I was with him the day before, and I just said, I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow. You know what I mean? And it's like, you've thought about it, and it's like, well, I guess now we're just going to do it, and something's going to happen.
See what happens.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's bad to feel nervous. I think it just shows that you're still
Yeah.
excited by it. You still feel something by it, you know.
Sure.
I'd be a little bit troubled if... sorry, you want this?
No.
You want this answer to stop, but I just want to bring it back to Morton Harkett.
I am curious though, with making this is such a tremendous film. Do you know on day one that like, man, we're making something special here? Do you know it when you have the script, or is it only when it finally you see the finished film? Are you like, oh wow, that really came together?
In my experience, it's when you see the finished film. Like all you can hope for by the time you end shooting is to feel like, well, I feel like we got everything we set out to get. You know, I love that script. I feel like every day went pretty well, and there's not a day I wish I could have back. Now let's hope it all coheres and it comes together. And sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't.
Sorry, that's just going round and round my head.
No, listen, it's amazing. So there's a really fun scene for me of you two fighting when you are going to get the groceries. And you guys have been in such big movies with these big choreographed fights. What is it like doing something where it's just the two of you really just fighting on the grass? Like, how much fun was that scene?
Way more realistic.
Yeah.
Way more realistic about what a fight between Christian Bale and Matt Damon would really look like. Yes.
Yeah, they said just have a fight and we'll tape it. It's basically what happened. But yeah, no, it was fun to do a silly fight like that. And we always have to take those things really seriously and look really like we know what we're doing. So it was fun to have a fight between two pathetic middle-aged guys who don't really know how to fight.
On that note, I need to go. I seriously, congrats on this movie. It's
Thanks,
so
Steve.
effing good.